Mandem and the top four podcast listeners. Question: who in the Premier League 2022-2023 season will finish higher, Arsenal or Manchester United?
Present Arsenal. At the time of this recording.
Why?
Well, Arsenal are more ready than Manchester United at present. Arteta's got his players. They seem to be buying into what he's doing. And honestly, we're still a mess at this time. We still have no midfielders.
We being Manchester
United. We have no midfielders that can complement what we're doing. The fact that in 2022-2023, we still see McFred starting for this club is unbelievable stuff. So if you're a betting man, and unless the transfer window closes and we still have those two, put all your money on Arsenal. All your money.
Oscar, is he right?
Yeah, United are a joke. United are a joke. Yeah. Like, they're a joke. I feel like Ten Hag is going to take a while, man. It's going to take a while for him to actually seep in. I think Manchester United are actually going to back him and give him time. So I don't think it's like this season he has to do something mad. But yeah, like Robin's saying, that midfield is cataclysmic. Their defense is not settled. It's not settled at all. Their captain is Harry Maguire. Their goalkeeper is David De Gea. Like, come on, guys. There's just a bevy of bad decisions going on. And I'm not talking about Marcus Rashford's footballing knowledge. That's another bevy of bad decisions. Yeah. But, you know, like, and then the up top situation with Ronaldo, will he stay? Will he go? Does he want to be there? Does Ten Hag even want him? We don't even know. Like, there's so much uncertainty around Manchester United. Arsenal must finish above them. Like, they just must. Like,
Arsenal finished above them last season. AD, do you think that will happen for the second season in a row?
I think it's a bit of an unfair question, to be honest, because I think you look at where Arsenal are in their process with Mikel Arteta. United are very much in the embryonic phase of that with Ten Hag. Like, for me, Arsenal, and also this is the first season Arsenal have actually come into the season prepared.
Ready.
I feel like normally, like, Arsenal are always like kids.
Wait, why is he rolling his eyes? Why are you rolling his eyes?
Because we're only saying this because you beat Palace.
No, but we got players in the window. Robin even said that Arsenal are more ready.
Is your window done?
No.
Hopefully not.
So how prepared are you?
Well, prepared enough to beat Palace.
Prepared enough to be above Manchester United.
I mean, they had their pen, they had their ruler. They didn't have the Tipex, not yet, but it's coming.
Only three players that played against Crystal Palace for Arsenal played at Brentford last season. 3.
Brentford?
Yeah.
Well, why are you talking about Brentford?
Opening time.
The opening game. Yeah, I see.
You know, so, yeah, sorry, just before
Yeah, the Brentford game was ridiculous. You had, like, Balogun and funny things like that. But
and funny things like
no,
that.
No, it's true.
It's true. Balogun went on loan. He went on loan after that game. They shipped him out straight, and they've sent him on loan again this year. Yeah, man, it's a mad one.
Obviously, no disrespect, like, he's a hot prospect. But I mean, obviously, like, he wasn't ready at that moment in time. But yeah, I feel like Arsenal, for the first time, you look at the starting 11, and I think that's a good starting 11. I think I think with Man United, I look at that starting 11 and I think, hang on a minute, they could do with another CM. That centre half situation, I'm not too sure about it personally. Like Harry Maguire is, and by the way, like, United have suffered long suffering with this guy. like we were talking about it earlier. Like, he's only been there since 2019. It feels like at least 5 years. Yeah. Like,
Harry Maguire feels like a lifetime.
Feels like a lifetime of misery.
3 years of just anger, weekly anger, and I have to do it again this year if we can't strip him out.
Here's the thing, though. Yeah. Do you not think? I mean, you know, who are we, right? We're just frigging football fans, right? But, like, whenever I watch Man United starting 11s, I always think, like, I could pick a better one. I don't know if you lot think that. You know, even when Man United played Brighton, the midfield that, you know, you said, oh, we've still got Fred, we've still got McTominay. Surely we can drop those two. So something else.
At the time of this recording, so this was just after the Brighton game, the 2-1. I said it was a game of two halves because first half, we just saw the start level last time. We said, yeah, this is classic Manchester United from last season. As soon as those two came off and they got replaced by Van der Beek and Eriksen got moved to midfield, it was much better. And I'm just like, if we can see it, what took Ten Hag so long to do it? So I said, yeah, this is a warning for you. If you carry on doing this, you're going to suffer, and we're going to be in the same situation again. And it just highlights to us and highlights to the board that we need midfielders. We're not ready. And even though we had a quote-unquote good pre-season, and it looks nice and looks great, we still saw the glaring qualities of that McTominay was not good in preseason, not one bit. Harry Maguire was not good in preseason one bit. Fred was good, but when you put him with those two, he just suffers as well, and he gets put in the blame. And I think it's harsh on him that he's putting those three, but he is because he's not pulling up his weight when those
Harsh on
two.
who?
Fred.
That's what I was gonna say.
What? Are we sure?
That's
I
a bit
think it's
lenient, mate.
harsher that he gets judged with them because he's better than those two. But I'm not saying he's great, but he is better than those two. If you play him more up front, he will actually do a service for you. But if you put him in that pivot, my God,
Oscar,
it's horrid.
Oscar, you had a funny look on your face there. What was your thoughts there with what Robin's saying?
No, it was like none of those players should play for Manchester United.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that.
One of them. The only player that should play for Manchester United of the new crop is maybe Sancho.
Paul Pogba
Maybe.
in that midfield.
Sancho. I think Sancho is good enough, yeah. But let's be real. Look at what we were talking about. Fred, McTominay, Van der Beek. They've signed Eriksen, which is at the time a good signing because of where Manchester United are. But who Manchester United should be should not be in the mix for a player like Eriksen.
It's a good point. It's
Like-
a very good point.
It's a mess from top to bottom. Like
But then
I
Arsenal
don't
have their
understand.
mess as well, though. I mean, look at Arsenal's
Arsenal's a
midfield.
joke, yeah.
Arsenal has Partey, Xhaka, El Neni, Sambi Lokonga. I mean,
But Peter, can I stop you there?
yes,
You've got a Premier League level starting midfields. Man United don't have that.
a Premier League starting midfield.
Yeah, no, whether you like it or not, Xhaka Partey together is a good Premier League midfield. Don't get me wrong. Like Lokonga, for me, you know my thoughts on Lokonga. Like we haven't quite seen it yet. For me, I think El Nene is a decent level Premier League player personally. But yeah, so I feel like you've got the nucleus of a decent. You just need more quality. United need to start.
In a Man United Arsenal combined 11, what's the midfield? And I mean the central midfield players. What are they?
Partey, boo, and Xhaka.
Bloody hell! Is that true?
No, I agree. I would not put any of our sentiments in there. Because if you look at
that says more about Man United than it does Arsenal. If I'm
Exactly.
honest.
Yeah.
That's what I'm taking from this conversation.
Yeah.
It's more so about Manchester United. Arsenal, like they're not great. I still don't think they're going to make top four, but they're in a far better shape than where Manchester United are. So you believe that they can actually like win games. I don't see Arsenal losing to Brighton at home. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, at the end, I don't know. Are we all saying Arsenal finish above Man United this season?
Yeah, things don't change before the transfer window. Yeah.
Someone disagreed with that.
I had Man United in my top
Yeah,
four.
yeah, I'm
top
not
four,
thinking
top
that. In your
four.
top four, you disagree.
Because I look at Man United's first 11, and I'm talking its strongest, its best 11.
Name that 11, please.
Like the whole 11. Like De Gea.
Tell me the players that
Listen,
play.
You already know my defense my situation with Man United's defense. I say you need a new back four. Because even when I watched...
Peter, why are you stopping at defence?
when
They
I
need
watched-
a new back
when
seven.
When I watched... the goalkeeper, I get it. Yeah, the goalkeeper ain't all that, but...
He's meaty.
It's the last thing they probably change on that
It
pitch.
should be the first. It should be the first thing they change. It should be.
I think so.
It should be the first thing they change.
No,
And
it
let me-
really shouldn't. The
No,
first thing that should be
guys,
changed.
Guys, Eric Ten Hag. Sorry, I'll let you go. But Eric Ten Hag is the Manchester United manager. He does not. How do you start your build-up? You start with your goalkeeper. Look what Arteta did when he came in. He said, "Look, Leno's a good enough keeper. Leno could have been Arsenal goalkeeper now. He could have been all right." He said, "No, I need someone who's playing with their feet."
He did that after 2 years, though.
Okay, but he's
After
but look at the changes, bro. Get the hair out of there. Why is the hair your goalkeeper?
I'm not saying De Gea has to be the number one. I'm not going that far. I'm just saying there is big fish to fry at Manchester United.
Of course,
and De
there's-
Gea is a freaking salmon in comparison.
He's part of it for me. He's part of it. De Gea is just as big a problem as Maguire.
So De Gea will be in goal. The back four will be God. Your back four is awful. But you know, Fred, what's his name? Martinez. I'll go left back. Centre back. I'll go Varane and Lindelof. Yeah, I'll go with those two. Is Bailly still there?
He's still there at present.
Flipping hell.
I know.
Bailly and Varane, right? And the right back. Oh God, who are your right backs? You need to buy some right
It's
backs.
Delo
And
and
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka. And then we go to McFred.
I'll get Wan-Bissaka. Oh, do I want Wan-Bissaka? I don't know. Then the midfield.
Pick your poison.
The midfield for me it would be Eriksen, Van der Beek. Yeah, ideally I would. By the way, I'd have kept Paul Pogba. Just saying. But yeah, Eriksen, Van der Beek, and then ahead of him is Bruno Fernandes. You got Rashford,
Disgusting.
Sancho, and Cristiano Ronaldo. That's my Man United team, and that team makes the top 4. That team makes the top 4 because the top 4 is so scandalous, right? 4th place is a scandalous race.
look, it's,
as we've always mentioned
it's
before.
definitely not out of reach for United.
Here's the thing, because watch it, United will have ample opportunity to make that top 4, and it will say more about the others whenever they all lose their games. Spurs, Arsenal, United. Those 3 teams are going to have an absolute mare at some point of the season, and it'll be up for grabs.
There's only 2 serious teams in this league.
So for that, if I have to put my house on it, right, I'm going Man United over Arsenal. If I'm honest, if I'm being honest, I'm ruling with my head.
You put your mortgage on United.
I can't put it on Arsenal. I can't put it on Arsenal. And that's probably
I get that.
Arsenal last year, guys, home and dry. Have you been to the beach and you've come off the beach and you should be dry? Arsenal should be gone with the top 4. We should be playing Champions League football this year. How are we not?
If I was an Arsenal fan, I would refuse to look at negatives from last season. I would recharge them all. I would just be like, look, we built a style of play. We've got a decent manager. We're getting good players in now. You've added to it. You've got Odegaard, Oda Glue, as I like to call him. Oda Glue.
Why?
He's the glue.
He's
the captain. Who put this together? I'm the glue. Like Arsenal don't tick without Odegaard. So yeah. So it's like I see where you're going. Manchester United. The puzzle is scattered, and I can't tell what picture we're trying to make,
bro.
No,
but
I've even got the box.
The biggest thing, and just to go back to the biggest thing, is the defense, the goalkeeper, and the midfield needs sorting out. But the biggest is the midfield. The midfield is the biggest piece.
Scandal, the midfield.
Absolute horror. If you can sort that out, maybe we can salvage something this season. We're not doing anything this season that it's gonna be. But if you can sort that out, maybe get a good Europa League run. Maybe attack the top 4. But it's going to take years to sort this out. Years.
Well, at the start of the game, I think Man United against Brighton said it, and we begin another new era in Manchester United. And it was just like, oh, for goodness sake, jog on. AD, last thoughts before we close.
Don't get me wrong. I do think, Eric Ten Hag has definitely shown me sort of good principles. Like for me, first thing, physically have to be right, mentally have to be right. So opening tap. I'm liking some of the things he's trying to implement. I think he's a good enough coach. Well, I know whilst I cuss the midfield, I don't necessarily think United are that far away under good stewardship, sort of 2-3 years down the line. But for this season, Arsenal all the way.
All right, 3 out of 4 saying Arsenal ahead of Manchester United. Let us know in the comment section down below your thoughts.